Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I was just actually noticing in the background all the traffic on the highway back there. We may have to take a look at that. But hey, right after I finished with the last video, while I was still like getting screenshots for the thumbnail and stuff like that, the jet age began. So we actually can go ahead and upgrade all our aircraft now. Let's actually go down here because we can easily access both from this location. So Alexandria, let's see, I want to check on these here. Carry 19 people. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this. We want passenger aircraft. Let's see, we've got the de Havilland Comet, which I was actually talking about a few days ago. Oh, and that's it. Wait, we only got we got the 737. Why we didn't get the 707 or the 727, I don't know, but we only got the cargo version. What the? I saw this come up. I don't know why we're not getting the 707. That's weird. We really should get the 707 first. I mean, it is sort of iconically the, the original Boeing passenger jet. All right, well, we'll go with the de Havilland Comet. Carries a few more people, not a lot. What's the speed? Oh, boy. Yeah, 486 kph to 724 kph. This will be a big improvement. We should... we got a lot of people waiting here, probably because I don't have as many planes on it. We should see a bump in the popularity of this traffic with the extra speed. And let's go ahead and add 2 more planes onto this. There. So we got 8 on this one and 10 on this one. Okay. We'll see how it goes. All right. Now that we've got that all taken care of, last video we took care of Alexandria here. We expanded the public transit, and I found there were newer trams available. I didn't realize new trams had come available, so I didn't do them during the video, but right afterwards I saw that. And we got truck routes. We actually set up a separate truck route for fuel and got that all expanded. Today I want to move down to Kansas City, which is going to be a whole new bucket of fish. I didn't mean to pause that. It's going to be a whole new bucket of fish here. Because as you can see, this route here, handling all the food, all the grain going out, is sort of blocking things. It's going through here, and you can see they've crossed it here, and we've got a bit of a traffic jam here. I'm not sure why, but they cross it here, but there's no other streets crossing these tracks. And even over here on this side, you can see the city just more or less stops expanding there. So I'm wondering if we could just run this these trains a different route. Maybe run this down along this way and have this one parallel to this. And I don't know. I don't think we really need to run it separate the whole way, but we can have it join the route further down, like down here after it's gotten past the fuel area. But that will get rid of all this blockage in the way here. Excuse me, I don't know where my voice went. Your Power and Growler's voice. Yeah, sure, because I want to do that, Growler. We'll come back to that. Let's get this taken care of first. All right, I am going to pause it now, and we're going to get rid of all of this stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's unpause it. You just go ahead to the other one. The other one is left. Let's speed this up. I want to get these guys out of here. Then as soon as they're on the main line, or as soon as this one's on the main line heading south to deliver its grain, then we'll go ahead and get some of this stuff deleted. Okay, so that is out of our way. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I know you're all unhappy with me now. And then we'll go ahead and do this. We don't want that. I want this. Now, that's all we need to do, put that back on. And now we can go ahead and cut this back. And I'm going to redo this highway coming in too. We'll set it up a bit better so that they can get in without causing a traffic jam. Okay, you were gone. You were gone. Alright, I don't need this little branch here either. Now the question is, how far away can I get away with being? Let's try something here. Nope, that's not what I want. I want country road. Yeah, we can go with that just fine. Alright, let's not do it that way. I just want to see... Yeah, I think I've got a connection there. And let's actually get rid of this. Now, if I put a station right here, can it actually reach? Yes, it can. All right, cool. I actually didn't think that would work. All right, let's get rid of this. Cut this all back here. There. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring this parallel to the fields. How's that look? That looks pretty parallel. Yeah, that looks good. And 320. Yep, that's good. Let's go with medium buildings. Yeah, all of that looks good. There. And smooth this out some, or flatten this down some here. I'll do it here too, to come to think of it. Alright, and get our roads reconnected. There. Let's bring you down to here. Let's upgrade you. Where are you going? Oh, well, there we go. I didn't realize we had another building supplies thing there. Okay, so that's all set. Now I want to go ahead and put a couple pass-through tracks on this, since we're just going to go ahead and pass through the train from the other farm. Okay, so that's all set. Now this one. Let's... Well, the city just grew right into that, didn't it? And get rid of that. What if we do this? I'll try to get this parallel to the fields again. Okay, how does that look? That looks terrible. That is not going to work. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little demolition here. It's all right. You guys are just going to have to build a new neighborhood. Sorry about that. Come back to here. Let's turn this around. It's parallel. Let's try that right there. So we're going to be constraining it a little bit there, but not much. We're going to be taking the constraints much further out than they were before. Why are you... Why did it not want to connect there? There we go. There, much better. Okay, so now these guys can grow out in this direction at least. But the big thing is right here. This is cleaned up. We can get these streets connected. We can put in a new route for the highway to get in. This is a wacky highway to begin with. But, you know, the highway itself looks fine. It's got traffic on it, but it's not backed up. It's just where it's coming into the city, it's getting backed up. And it's getting backed up around here. I wonder if this would be cleared up just by the train tracks being gone. All right, let's go ahead now and let's actually do a little more flattening here. I want this flattened a little further out. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this taken care of. I'm going to do this, and this, and then we'll take care of you. Can keep better speed on this double slip switch when they're at less of an angle like that, so that's why I'm doing that. Now, where do we want to reconnect this at? I'm thinking somewhere out of the way enough that it doesn't cause us much in the way of any grief. Let's try right here. It's quite a ways down the track, but okay, I'm going to do that from this angle. So let's start right about, actually we better start on the inside one. It's usually a problem if I don't do that. Okay, let's go right there. Actually, let's just leave that one and then see if we can connect these up okay. That looks like it worked pretty well. Oh yeah, that looks nice and smooth. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I need, there we go, raise it slightly. And it shouldn't cause a problem here because I did that ahead of the other part. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. That's a little high, but I'll live with it. Yeah, I think all of that works fine. Is this on the right track here? Yes, it is. Okay. And then we'll just grab this guy here. Bring it out to there. And there. All right, cool. So now all I need to do, let's go ahead and get rid of these lights and these lights. And we are instead, I didn't need to actually do it on the passenger side. That was stupid of me. All right, let's fix the passenger side. We are not crossing the passenger side. I don't need to worry about that. That. There we go. I got two of them here, which gives me 3 in the same area. All right, that did. I did get rid of one of the ones that I wanted to get rid of, and then here we'll go ahead and go with one-way ones, and we'll put one right here. One right here, and one right here. So we've segmented off. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today, guys. Sorry about this. So we've segmented off all of that. Now we can go ahead and actually let's start from the other side, because we know we're going to want one right there, a one-way right there. So we'll do that. Looks good, except for this one. I'll skip it. Yeah. Get rid of that one. Okay, cool. So get rid of that. This is pretty much perfectly placed. So we'll make this a one-way. And I'm going to make this a one-way too, just to be safe. But this one needs to be two-way. And then over here, we're going to do sort of the same thing, but this is not going to go very far. Come on. There we go. It did not want to do anything there. Get rid of that one. That one's one way. Now we should be all set. I just need to fix these two broken lines. Actually, did this one already fix itself? What do you know? It did. Wow. I'm utterly shocked. I did not expect that to happen. Okay, so this one... Oh yeah, it didn't jump to the new one for some reason. Okay. There. Kansas City. Farm North. Okay. And that's fixed the other problem too, which is good. Oh, I have 2 trains on each of these? I didn't realize that. No worries. Yeah, let's smooth all of this out now. Okay, this is the first train coming back that's going to head up the new route. I saw just a moment ago the train that we waited for it to get out of the station and onto the main line before we started redoing all of this. That one just passed going south. So it hasn't been very long. I just let it run for long enough just to make sure things were going to, you know, go where they were supposed to go. See, which one is this one? This is the North Farm. So this is the one that was broken that we had to fix the route on. So this should be nice because it'll show us the whole route as we ride along on it.
You know, you've eaten up a lot of our time doing all this.
Oh, well.
The Growler's money.
Hey, it's going to help make you more money, Growler.
Yeah, that's what you always say when you spend Growler's money.
Well, generally it seems to be working, but, you know, I do have this on easy mode.
Growler likes easy mode.
You just like getting more money. In fact, you're like a 32 billion billionaire or something. Okay, here we come up on the South Station, I think. I think that's what I'm looking at. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, we just ran over that elk. We did lose all the stuff that was on these platforms, so that might be a problem, but it'll straighten itself out in time. Oh, that's quite a hill there. I need to smooth that down some too. I didn't even notice that was like that. Oh, I never reconnected that farm to the road network either, did I?
Yeah, you should probably think about doing that.
No shit, Sherlock. All right, that is all good. We followed it the whole route. This one... Ooh, let's see here. I suppose the best place to connect it, let's actually get rid of this and this. Sorry, guys, you're going to lose your houses. Let's pause this real quick. And let's actually use a city street here for some of this. There. And then I'm going to curve this around. then meet it up with that. There we go. So that's all set. It's all fixed. This didn't lose his connection because it went off that direction. Now they can rebuild and they can fill in all this area that, you know, they weren't able to use. Oh, they've already filled in the roads here we needed, so I didn't have to do anything with that. That's awesome. Just do a little smoothing here, and especially here. Oh, I can't do any smoothing without getting rid of this field here, can I? You know what? We're going to get rid of the field. There we go. There. That looks nice.
Yeah, but now we lost that field.
You know what, Growler? I could put in another field, but it isn't going to make any difference. All right. Let's unpause this. Let this get going. How is this looking here? Well, we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's... all right, so here's the thing. Let's see how this is covering now. So this was not doing very much for this area because there were no roads here, but now it's helping. It's covering a bit better. But I think I'm going to move these anyways. Let's do this. I'm going to pause this again.
You really like pausing all this stuff.
It will be fine, Growler. Just relax. What side of the road do these need to be on? This side. Okay. Yeah, let's put this one right here. Okay. And then we're going to take this one and put it right here. And then we're going to get some city streets. Go right there. You know, that probably works just fine. No, well, come on, cancel that. There we go. So the question is, how is our coverage? That looks good. That looks good. The other one's right there. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. That should cover everything. Now, as for our passenger transport, I'm sort of thinking what we should do there is just leave the existing one as an inner loop and create an outer loop. Just probably going to use much of the same streets I just used for this. No, we'll use this street. That'll work fine. The question is, how do I want to do this? I'm going to have to get rid of this, I think. So that's gone. Now, let's come back to here, to our buildings. Passengers. Got this one, which is pretty good. I wish I'd looked at our routes. Well, we only have the one route. And it's, I think, just going in one direction. Yeah, it's just a simple loop. So that's fine. We'll stick with that. And can I get rid of you? Tram, what is this? BDs? What are BDs? Tram, is it? It looks exactly the same. Like the bus just doesn't have tram tracks. Alright, so we're gonna do this. This thing is long though. Am I gonna have trouble fitting it in here? I'm trying to get it to snap there, and it does not want to. All right, let's get rid of this road here. And then we can try putting this in. Come on, I just want it's snap. Wait, there's this one spot where it's willing to snap to that, and that's all. Let's take it and hope it works. Okay, the BDs is both. Well, it doesn't really make much difference, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that. So then we'll go straight. Oh, do you not want to do that? Oh, there we go. It likes that. Does not like that. Come on, why do you not want to attach there? It's got that. It does not like it at all. Okay. Let's see here. So this is part of our loop going around here. Actually, this part of our loop needs to go anyways. We need to get rid of these. Needs to be upgraded is what it needs. And all this stuff's sort of in the way for it upgrading. Okay. Now, widen this, widen this. That looks nicer. So then these come out and go up there. You know what? Let's do this.
You just love destroying stuff.
And we're going to... Hello. Come on. Yeah. What is the problem? Why do you not want to connect to that? Is it because of these guys in the way? We'll get rid of that guy and see if that helps.
8 o'clock.
Oh, it's the stop is in the way. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And that.
Stop destroying everything.
It's all part of the plan, Growler.
All part of your plan, and it's a crazy plan.
So that is not going to go that way. Let's, yeah, do that. That should work. And will this connect now? No, it won't. Why does it? I think because we're overlapping. Yeah. It's because we were overlapping the station itself. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take this and run it out and meet that. And that should work. And then this one, I don't know, I think I'm just going to leave it. That looks awful. We'll go with that for that one there. Okay, that looks like a decent area. That's all set. This one here, we can run up to there. We'll use the smaller road. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave it and let them fill that in. We've destroyed enough stuff here today. Okay, so this one is going which direction? What direction are you going? Oh, and I need to replace this guy here. Which tells me what direction this is going. That's the wrong thing. We're just going to use the... let's put the stop right there. What on earth? What on earth are you doing? Okay, I think what we want... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I think what we want is we want this... Oh, I see the problem. Let's try putting it down on 4 and see that. Actually, let's put it on 5. Yeah, 5. Now, how does it look? No, it's still bonkers because it needs to be on the other side. I've got this thing backwards is what I've got. I thought it had stuff going both directions, but it doesn't. Am I not going to be able to use this because of this? No, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. We just need to reverse this. It needs to be placed going the other direction. That's our problem. That's our only problem with this. And why it only will place in this one spot, I don't know. Oh, and needs to be BDs. I'm not using buses, but I want it to fit in with everything else. Okay. Curved. And we connect it. And then this. We'll just run straight across there like that. And why you were like that, I do not know. You should stop on there and just keep going. Why are you all goofy? Why are you turning around to go below and then come back up to the surface? Is it not on the right platform? One is up top. There is absolutely no reason for it to be going down to the underside. See, now there's a reason why it's doing that. But it makes... Oh, that's why.
Hey, you spotted that, did you?
There we go. I'll move this back to 1. There we go. All right. That's much better. Oh, dear. Yeah, so now if we have stuff coming, that was the whole problem the whole time. I could have just, the other way around, I could have just, if I'd fixed that, it would have just used the lower deck. It does work both directions, because stuff coming this direction is going to go down and under, around, and then come back out this way. All right. Well, we've got it working. We fixed the trains, we fixed the trucks, we're over time, but the existing tram route actually works. We'll let it run here. The existing tram route actually works. Next episode we'll get the outer loop running. But actually, let's go ahead and before we go, manage line, no, not manage line, manage vehicles. We'll upgrade to the newer ones, and we'll replace the one that no depot found. Yeah, that's because some idiot deleted the depot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
There we go. New depot, right there. And we'll put the truck depot right there. Now we can actually fix that. There we go. Then we can hop on our new tram and we're right along with this. Anyways, as I was trying to say, we've got everything, the trains wise and the city deliveries wise all fixed up. We fixed what we've broken on this so that we now have the additional room in the station to do a new line.
You know, you didn't need to do that. Because there was a platform you weren't using in that old station.
We got a nicer station here, Growler. It's pretty. It's got underground. It's got lots of platforms.
You're not going to use any of them.
Shut up. Oh, I should have realized I didn't need to, because I'm used to doing the figure eight thing around the city. So I'm using 2 platforms. Oh, God. All right. I've messed all of this up, but it's working at least. We'll see how it goes next time. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching me screw this part up. If you did, please tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.